Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Gemini. So, guys, we're going to get into your reading. Guys, this reading can resonate with you at any time. Not all readings will resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's okay. Perhaps we'll connect next time. I just ask that if anything resonates with you guys, you'll give me a thumbs up to support me to generate the reading. And if you'd like to become part of the Gemini Soul Tribe, then definitely hit the subscribe button. Oh, okay, all right. Now, I'm going to put this card back in, Cancer, but if you watch the Gemini Cancer Cusp, this was the first card that came out for Cancer. Gemini Cancer Cusp, okay, which is freedom. There is something that you're being freed of, or something you would like to be freed of, okay? I'm hearing that. Only reason I put it back is because we just did a whole spiel over freedom with Gemini Cancer Cusp, and I'm feeling like that may be running into this reading, and we're going to see. So we're going to get more information if the dots need to connect, okay? So let's go. Spirit, give me messages here for Cancer, Spirit. Where's Cancer's energy right now, Spirit? Where's Cancer energy? Okay, this is the second card. Cancer, is very important that you look at Gemini Cancer Cusp reading, because that was there. Cancer, acceptance. Cancer, there's an acceptance of you. This is what I'm hearing. Like, this is you accepting who you are. You've changed. Cancer, you've changed. You're not, I'm saying this, but it doesn't mean it in that particular way. But it's like, I'm not that little girl anymore, right? I know this is female, is depicted as feminine energy, but it could also be a male with more of a feminine energy being released at this time. Almost as, I'm feeling like there's something that the acceptance is who you are. Maybe something, Cancer, that you wanted in the past you don't want anymore. Now, this could be a behavior. This could be a person. This could be mommy issues, daddy issues, childhood issues. It could be that the acceptance that whatever happened is in childhood, or a relationship with your mom or your dad, something that was off kill, that you accepting that now. I feel that, okay, this seems like it's more channel messages for you. This is what's so, okay, let me breathe. Guys, Cancers, please be aware. Hopefully, this feels like it could be like a triggered warning message in here for someone. But let's move forward. You are not alone, okay? You're not alone is at the bottom. Cancer, I'm seeing you reaching out, wanting a change, wanting help, feeling like you're not being loved enough. I'm just, again, guys, I'm just going with what I'm hearing right now, and this may not be for all, okay? I don't know if this is what the whole message is about, but it's feeling like you're not being loved the way your heart wants to be loved. But yet there's something right there in front of you that you do love, that you do want. Now, Cancer, this could be a hold back, the holding back of yourself also, because freedom is there. Now, that first card that came out is freedom. Now, that freedom could mean that you need to get away from something that you don't really love. Now, it could be addictions, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be a job, but it's almost like that freedom that leads to acceptance is something that you need to accept does not match your energy. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't bring joy into your life. And then on the other hand, there are some where, let me get one more card here, because I'm hearing like, two different scenarios where there's a freedom and acceptance of what it is you do want. the true love, the true honesty and respect of your emotions towards someone. I'm seeing like a shield, like it's almost like you can't touch this person. I don't know, maybe somebody could be locked up, or they could be distance from you. Maybe there's separation. Maybe you guys live in different towns. I don't know. But it's almost like it's like Cancer, you accepting the reality that, I also heard that you can't get through to this person. So maybe there's someone you want to change, Cancer, and you can't change them. Like the acceptance that no matter how much you love them, or how much you might want to be with them, or how much you want them to change, Cancer, the acceptance for yourself is that you can only work on you. You can only change you. It is hard as heck to change yourself. So think about it. How hard do you think it would be to try and change someone? Are we trying to change someone for our own interests? I don't know. That's somebody, someone. They may be trying to change you, Cancer, for their own interest. Okay, what else we have here, Spirit? What else we have here, Spirit, for Cancer? Take the first step. Cancer, just take the first step. It's something you feel you can't have, you can't accept. This is probably something very emotional for you, Cancer. There's something that has to change in your life, and it's very emotional. You're very connected to it. And I have to tell you what I'm feeling. I feel you know better. I feel you know better. But that means nothing at this time with the emotions that you have connected to something. Look at this, anger. There is something, Cancer, that you need to understand, recognize, and accept. Because there's anger comes up when things are not the way we want them to be, right? When people are acting out or responding in ways that doesn't make us feel good about them anymore. Or the surroundings, or the community. It could be in your home. It could be your family. It could be your soulmate. You know, soulmates are not just there for happiness. You know, soulmates are there to teach you a lesson. And sometimes that lesson is to be taught within you. Taught that maybe you've been walking around here feeling like any relationship you in, if you just put enough love and heart and commitment in it, it'll work. Well, it's not. It's not going to work that way. And if it has been worked, at least you think it's been working that way. Well, it hasn't. And it's made you angry. And the reason you're angry is because you're committing and putting so much of yourself into a certain situation that does not deserve your energy, does not deserve your love. This is not for all. I don't know who this is, but the universe is like, somebody needs to accept the fact that is not it. That's it. And it ain't doing nothing but, right? And the Spirit, like I'm telling you, these came out in the last reading. Perseverance. You need to push past this person. You need to push past it. And listen. The universe is like, you need to listen to this message. Don't turn a blind eye is what I heard. Pay attention to the signs in front of you. What is going on? What is it? There is something happening, and it may be, you just won't accept it. You won't. And look, and what happens? Freedom. I swear, you got all of these cards was not in Gemini, Cancer, Cusp reading. I don't know what to tell you. So this is definitely. So this one would definitely resonate with Cuspers also. Maybe it has something in there with that. And divine timing on the bottom. And I'll see me shuffle these cards. I can't. Okay. So anyway, let's keep going. That's for somebody, okay? So we're talking about freedom. We're talking about really listening. We're talking about listening to your heart and your soul, Cancer. What makes you happy? Why aren't you happy, Cancer? what it is that you need to do to release, to be free, to have freedom again. Listen to the signs. There's synchronicities, there's perseverance. You're going to have to push through. Okay, you're angry with yourself sometime. Then you're angry with this person, which makes you doubt yourself. It says take the first step to acknowledge the fact and accept that you are angry about a situation. You're angry it's not working out the way you planned, you anticipated. Maybe it's not what you manifest. Maybe they're not the person. Maybe that's not the job. Maybe this is not the home. Maybe we don't have the abundance that we want. Whatever it is, all the universe is saying, I just need you to accept it. And then divine timing is here. Things will change. Things is going to change. But it can't change unless you accept it. Okay? I don't know who that's for. And I don't mean to get on the preach screen. But Cancer, that message was for somebody. It's for somebody. And I'm seeing somebody with some red hair. They could be very fiery. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I was finna say a Taurus. You may be. But I was finna say a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Somebody very fiery. Or this is that fire within you that finally needs to. Maybe you need to get angry. Maybe you need to speak your mind in order to be free, right? Some people think, oh, you're just so humble. Maybe you're too spiritual, or maybe you're too calm, or you don't ever say anything. Well, maybe you need to speak your mind. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Well, where's your feelings? Because clearly you're causing yourself some issues here, okay? Because if you're holding that much anger in you, when it bursts, it may not, they may not want to be around you. And then that's not fair to that person, because you know why, Cancer? That's your doing. That would be your doing, holding back your anger, your thoughts, your disappointment. And you're just holding it all in. And then when it bursts, and it's not that person's fault. It's that you let it build up. Free yourself. Free the anger. Free whatever expectations that are not being met. Have that conversation. Have that conversation, Cancer. Okay? I don't know. I just got very frustrated in your energy, Cancer. It's like I'm almost feeling like you're just frustrated with certain situations, certain things. Now, this doesn't have to be a lover. This could definitely be all at work. Like maybe you've been quiet, just been coming in with your head down, doing your job, not saying much, and now you're just like frustrated. You're like, this has got to end. Like you. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm getting a headache. Getting a headache. Some of you are having migraines. You're having headaches, sleepless nights. Some of you stop taking all of those doggone pills. I don't know who that's for, but I heard stop taking all those pills. Okay. All right. There is something that is very wrong here. And it's time to change. And it is, I can't help but feel, Cancer, this is about you speaking up. This is about you accepting that you are a loving and caring person that cares for a lot of different situations, people, places, and things. And that sometimes you do it a little too much. And you wonder why you're not balanced. Because look at this, acceptance. Take the first step. Anger, perseverance, listen, freedom. Like you got everything here. All the opportunities are here. But until you settle that energy, I think you're going to continue to struggle with whoever this person is, whatever job this is, whatever abundance, prosperity, whatever you're working on. That you're going to, until the acceptance, because we start with acceptance and then you end with freedom. So you have all this here in the middle. You've got to be able to take that first step to accept it. You've got to work on that anger. What is it that you're angry about? What's not working out? Express it, talk about it. Get through that, right? And then perseverance, move forward. And then listen as you're being guided. Through your spirit guides. I'm also hearing denial. Stop being in denial. Well, no, that's not me. They can't be talking to me. Or that doesn't make sense to me. Or this reading doesn't resonate with me. Listen. Listen. Please listen. Because there's so much more for you. Like, you may be like, well, no, where I'm at, this has to be it. Because this is what I wanted. This is what I manifest. No. That's just a timeline. That was just a timeline. Maybe it wasn't forever. Or maybe it could be better if you accept what's not working so it can be working. I don't know who I'm on the ranges for with this Cancer reading. All right. Whew. I swear these cards keep coming back out. All these energies are intertwined. Gemini, Cancer, cusp. Y'all are all dealing, maybe y'all dealing with another Gemini, you're dealing with another Cancer, or this is all this inner work that's being done and happening within you. Within you. Missing you. Your absence is felt. They long for your embrace once again. You know what I feel missing you is, Cancer? That's you missing you. Your absence is missed. You're who you were. Like, you know how people get in certain situations and they lose their self? They're missing that. You're missing that. I'm also hearing, Cancer, some people are missing you because of the way they were able to manipulate you. Absolutely. Your absence is felt. They long for your embrace once again. Somebody was using you, Cancer. They was using you for your energy. They were draining you. They were coming in and out. So if they're like, well, I'm used to seeing you, used to you doing this, used to you doing that. Why is it that you so used to me doing so much? What is it that I'm used to you doing? Manipulating? Lying? Being dishonest? Stealing my energy? Me giving my all, not having enough for myself? Financially, mentally, physically? I don't know who this is for, y'all, but it's for somebody. Okay, Spirit, what else we got here? Confusion. Somebody try to keep you confused. They may try to confuse you now because you're about to put some boundaries up. This truth, if you're listening, you know this, you're reading and you're understanding, and you may know exactly who, what, or when, or where, why you're dealing with something, but you now are going to have acceptance and you're going to persevere. You're about to make movements, Cancer, and you're about to confuse somebody else. If they've been, yes, and you're being guided by your spiritual guides. You're being called to do this. You're being called to make this change. And I feel that the universe is saying you need to make that change for your spiritual growth. If that's your home, it needs to be comfortable, joyful, happy. You should not be tiptoeing around someone because you're going to hurt their feelings, Cancer. You should be giving love, joy, and happiness. If it's not what you want, it's not what you want. If you are truly happy in that space where you at, anything outside of that, let it go. If it does not mean you any happiness or any good, if the conversations you have does not lift you, stop having them. Stop having meaningless, dark conversations with people, Cancer. I am channeling. I don't know who it's for, but the universe said stop having darkless, meaningless conversation with people. Have conversation that lifts your energy, improves your mood, and puts a smile on your face. That's what I heard. And the universe says very soon there's going to be a change. And it's for the great. You see how beautiful and light lifting this is. Definitely, I'm looking at a rose quartz, love, joy. Like there can be love without hurt and pain all the time and disappointment and regret. Some people think that that's what love is. It's not. Love is happiness. Love is joy. Love is respect. Love is you love me, I love you back. Love is not we argue, we fight, we disagree, we slam doors, we hang up on each other, we cuss each other out. Why do people feel that that's love? No. Oh, I love you. That's why I put my hands on you. No, and then I could love you, and that's why they'll be pushing daisies up, right? Is that love? No. Love doesn't make you want to hurt people. Love wants you for that person to feel good and joyful and happy and improve their livelihood, and you improve your livelihood, especially if it's a team. Whether it's family, whether it's a husband or a wife or a mother or dad, when you want something good for someone, it doesn't have to come with pain. That's the wrong perception. You think anger and animosity and when you leave your body in an angry state, that means that needs to go. That needs to be taken away. That no longer has a place in your life. If something has you like this, it has no place. If you have someone like this, they have no place. Okay? That's not healthy. And I feel like you may not have a choice at this time. If you've been messing around and playing around with this, feeling, I'm confused, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna miss this person is gonna miss me, they depend on me, I need them, they need me. I feel the Spirit's like, I'm gonna show you something different here. And I'm almost, even though I see it as a spirit card, I see it as a tower, as in the right of way. And that's when the universe pushes everything out of your life that no longer serves you. And how soon will he do it? Please tell me. How soon will he do it? How soon will he do it? Very soon. So you have the choice before he brings that tower in on you. Because when that tower comes in, there's extra lessons you could avoid it. Yeah, it may take a little bit longer. But he's saying it's your divine timing now. If you stand up and take responsibility, go from acceptance to freedom, and you can do it. You can do it on your own, but you can wait for divine timing and wait for the Spirit to come in and do it for you. And I just don't think it's going to play out very well if you wait. Like, it's going to get there. You're going to get, the Spirit's like, you're going to. It's going to happen. You're going to be happy. You're going to get to this freedom. Okay? Now, how we get you to accept that you need to make a change and release something in your life? Because when the Spirit wants you to do something and you're supposed to be focused on something else and something is holding you up, whether they're angry, you angry, or situations around you, a job, or people, places, things, or whatever, and you study focusing on those things and you know it's not for your highest good and you study giving it to it, don't worry about it. Spirit going to take care of it for you. Yes, he sure will. And he says very soon. Okay, very soon. That's your choice. Traditional values or spiritual lessons need to be learned. Like that, I'm telling you, read it. Read it for yourself. Because the Spirit is telling you clearly, you think I'm a joke. You think that I'm going to let my child, my angel, male or female, whatever, continue to live this way, disappointed and angry and fear, maybe even health issues, being confused, not knowing if they're going right or left, or even being used and abused. Some of you being used and abused. Like your kindness that you're giving, that kindness that you're giving, they're using and abusing it. They are taking it to the limit. They're trying to keep you confused. They tell you, I'll miss you if you're not here. Oh, I can't live without you. Oh, I need you in my life. They're confusing you because they know you want to be loved. They know you want to be an important part of someone's life. Someone respected, loving, caring, dependable. But don't you deserve to have the same? respectful, loving, caring, dependable? Don't you deserve to have that in your life? That person in your life? Not just you be that person? I don't know. Well, I'm just telling you, I'm finna close this reading because I am getting a very bad headache. Guys, and I'm gonna give you a closing message. Because I can't, and I'm sorry, but this, I feel like the universe is like, this is enough. Like, you see, you hear, you know exactly what is going on here, and it doesn't take all of that. Like, you already know this is what I'm hearing, but it doesn't matter because the universe is going to step in. Okay. Look at this. 5 of Wands. I can't stand this energy anymore. 5 of Wands. Conflict, arguing, fussing. A show of fools. A show of people competing. Oh my, I'm so done. The devil. Toxic environment. Toxic people. Toxic things. Someone trying to keep you in combat, to keep you off balance. That's what I heard, Cancer. They want to keep if they keep you in combat, fighting for nothing, because you're not fighting for anything. At the end of the day, you're still losing, because the devil is being entertained by this situation. Can you see that? The devil is like entertaining it. There is something around you that the devil is entertaining, and you need to get out of it. And you need to stop being part of it. I don't know what it is, but there is something that is entertaining to him. And now, and we ain't say, well, what are you trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, every situation has a part to play in our life, even the devil, right? Even from toxicity to something very passionate, because this could even be something you fighting for that you feel very passionate about, but it's just conflict. It's you may be fighting for them, and there's 4 or 5 other people fighting for them too. Like, really, is that what you want? Like, look at this. The spirit's like, let go. Get away from that toxicity. Look at this. It's so much more. There's another connection. I'm serious. I'm hearing there's a whole nother family. You need to let go the old for the new. That's what I heard. Now, y'all take it how you resonate, Cancer. And y'all seen it here said, listen. So if you're listening to this message, you know what needs to happen. But the universe was just, what does this mean? Y'all know what that means. 6 swords. Go calm the waters. Move on. Get past this. Say goodbye. Close the doors. Change the locks. Change the phone number. Don't text. Don't connect. This, if you want to get past this and start a new connection, this is a new connection. Look at that. And this is a 10. This is a new family. This is a new connection. This is spiritual guidance. This is maybe a marriage. Maybe it's a commitment. Focus on a commitment, a marriage, or a relationship with your spirit. Look at this 10 of Pentacles. You got a new family, a new love. Stop feeling less than because you're not connecting with them or you're not with them, but they're not it. They wasn't. Is this? I mean, which one? Which? Oh my God! Like, which connection you want to be in? Please, somebody just. Which connection is it, Cancer? Which one you want? Because you gotta lead that. You can't bring this with you. You can't. These people that's over there just acting a fool, that's toxic, that's lying, that's manipulating you, that keeps on bringing all the strife in your life, that literally has you angry. Because look at them. Right? The devil is, what they say, the devil is in the details, right? There's something over here that's not right, and it is time for you to release it and let it go, because there's somewhere else you need to be, and it ain't here. This is where you want to be. 3 of Pentacles, spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. 10 of Pentacles, a happy, full, abundant home. With mother, father, son, brother, maybe a whole new family, but a new structure. This is what the universe wants you to be focused on. The universe wants you to focus on commitment and love to a higher power, to a better you, to a greater you, a you that you deserve, a you that is you. That 10 of Pentacles, that's stability, that's happy, that's the end of old cycle, rough cycles. If you've been struggling financially, it's because you got to let this go. That's why. You got to let it go. There's something toxic. It's not going to grow. It's just going to continue to be a shit show. Okay? And you're connected to it. And you need to disconnect from it. Or you're already seeing something for exactly what it is, and you've already made that decision to walk away. Whether it's a whole family, whether it's an ex, whether it's a job, whether it's children of its own, whether it's a new life you started and realized that's not the life. Whatever it is, you have an idea. You should already feel within your heart and your soul what it is that really, truly makes you happy. If you see what it is that's making you doubt yourself and anger and watch, I feel like you already have the answer. But you may not knew how you was going to move or what direction to move in, or you may have felt like these people was bonded to you or they needed you. And I'm sorry, Cancer, I'm about to say something that you may not like. But Cancer, no, they don't need you. They probably want you to be around for whatever they can, manipulate from you, but they don't need you. What you do need is you. You do need you. You do. You do need your happiness. You do need your foundation. You do need your spiritual growth. You do need your commitment to you. That's what you do need. Okay? And the reason I say that, because look at this. The Eight of Swords. This is like, oh, I don't know if I do this. This may hurt. This may fall apart. And the universe says, you have no fear with none of that because they have your back. Now, what is going to fall apart if that tower happens to come in and the universe has to change things for you, Cancer? Well, then you won't have to worry about going left or right because the universe is going to take care of that for you. Okay? They're going to take care of it. But I suggest you get moving and you pay attention to the details and know how powerful and strong and loving you is, and know that you deserve, and that there is something that the universe needs you to be doing, and that you deserve to have happiness, love, respect, and joy given back to you as you give to others. Some of you think you're a savior, that you're here to save the world, where you're not. You're not God. You're here to have an experience on this earth. And if I was you, I would be doing my best to make sure my experience is great, because the divine has your back and is ready for you to move forward on this timeline. And this is a beautiful movement. This is moving into a committed relationship, spiritually, mentally, physically. Whether it's a full-grown family or it's just within the temple, within yourself, and a commitment to yourself to move on. And sometimes the Ten of Pentacles could just represent peace within a foundation within yourself. Being able to take care of yourself. Maybe you didn't leave a commitment because you thought you couldn't take care of yourself. You wasn't getting enough money. You would have to change your lifestyle, and the universe like, make the effort. Right? Isn't that what you got? Make the effort to move forward. And the universe wants you to do it very soon. Don't be confused about the spirit's love. That is what I have for you. Let me get you a closing message here. Yeah, I've been said I was coming out of your energy, but I started to calm down because I think, Cancer, you even started to calm down. Some of you may have came to this reading and you were very triggered and angry. You may have got triggered and angry within the reading, but I feel like you've calmed down and you understand the mission now. Cancer, you understand the mission now. All right, and your card is you're ready for more. I can't make it up. Cancer, you understand the mission. You're ready for more. There has to be a change. There's a great change, acceptance to freedom. And you are on your way, Cancer. This is a beautiful, yes, it's intense, but this reading is a reading that talks about being strong in the darkest times and being happy in the most pleasant and joyful, abundant way. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes. You have been contemplating. Contemplating. Y'all can read it. Y'all know. The main thing is this whole reading has been about you're ready for more. You're ready for more. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, like so much abundance and joy. So you're ready for more joy. You're ready for more happiness in your life. You're ready for new people. You're ready for people that are going to love you and appreciate you. Not ones you got to bow down to for them to understand or see that you've changed or that you want more out of life. That's not, no. This is your own personal abundance within yourself that blooms within you. That acceptance that leads you to freedom, to grow. You're changing. And they're going to have to accept that. Yes, you're going to have to leave some people behind, but they were deceptive. They wasn't for your good, Cancer. They just wanted you, as long as you stayed there, to help them grow. But now you have to do it for yourself. Now you got to grow on your own. And I'm not saying you have to leave every commitment and everyone behind. What I'm saying is continue to make sure that what you're releasing, that you're releasing things that no longer serve you so that your flowers can continue to grow and you can water it. You need that water. You need that energy. You need your energy for it to grow. And it's time. This is your time. This is your divine time, Cancer. This is a beautiful reading. And yes, some people are going to fall by the wayside, but it's okay because new people are coming your way. And for those, man, maybe there's a time where there's not as many people you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be more off to yourself and quiet, and maybe one or two people you'll be dealing with for some time. But I feel that is needed for your growth. Okay? Love and light, Cancer. I will see you in your next reading. Bye.